More questions mounting tonight, and American families demanding answers following the release of an awful video of 3 U.S. Army Green Berets murdered at an air base in Jordan last year. This attack started when their convoy pulled up. As one Jordanian guard stands by, another Jordanian off-screen opens fire, initially killing 2 Americans. As bullets fly, 2 other Americans get out of their vehicles, desperately try to signal the gunman that they are not the enemy. He clearly ignores them, hunting them down as well. When it was over, 3 Americans lost their lives, including the son of my next guest. Brian McEnroe is the father of Staff Sergeant Kevin McEnroe, and we welcome him to the story tonight. Brian, thank you for being here, and we thank you and your family for your sacrifice and your son for his service to this country. And this, sadly, is something that never, ever should have happened. What is your understanding of what happened in Jordan?
Well, what happened in Jordan, quite clearly to anyone who takes the time to carefully analyze the video, was an assassination and a stalking and another killing.
Explain to us what you were told when you were notified that your son was killed. What were the circumstances that were relayed to you?
Well, as far as our government is concerned, we were told that our sons had been killed in action in Jordan and that there was an investigation, and that was the prudent way for our folks to proceed. Mm-hmm. Now, when we went to Dover Air Force Base and I met the other families there, we were gathered in an area after the dignified transfer took place, and we were told that we shouldn't pay attention to the false narratives that were being advanced by the Jordanian government that alluded to the fact that, well, they crashed the gate, they unintentionally discharged a weapon. You know, it just went on and on. There was a loud noise, and that's why the guy got spooked. That was, 2 or 3 weeks later. But we were told initially at Dover that our guys didn't do anything wrong, which we knew. I mean, these were consummate professional Army Special Forces.
Yeah. So in terms of the person who fired these shots, what are the ramifications for him? What is his story? Well, what was he doing?
Well, he was initially supposed to be located in another place further into the base. He ostensibly came up to the guardhouse to change the battery on his radio, and when the first guard went out to open the first gate and remove the spike strips, he remained in the guardhouse. The second guard went out and moved the sliding gate, and the first vehicle, as you can see in the video, passed through unmolested. When the second vehicle, which carried my son Kevin and Sergeant Matthew Llewellyn, came alongside the window to the guardhouse, which was covered by a camouflage net, Abu Taya, the shooter, opened up on them from point-blank range, literally 6-7 feet away, with an M16 rifle. It killed my son instantly, and Matt Llewellyn sustained injuries that he couldn't recover from.
Sir, as I said, we thank you for your sacrifice. We're going to continue digging into this story and learning more about what happened. Thank you for laying it out for us this evening. And our thoughts and our prayers and our thanks to you and your family for the sacrifice on all of your parts. Thank you very much.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity to get our story out.
We hope you'll come back. Thank you, sir.